how easy would it have been to win the finals if you played Blitz? Well, if they picked Varus Tam, then Blitz would be a pretty good pick and it'd probably lead to a free win, but yeah, they did not blind it. Spoiler. How is team doing? I think everyone's doing fine. Didn't really talk to Jankos much because he peaced out like to Poland as soon as final was over. But everyone else was doing alright, I guess, because the rest went to Berlin. Everyone left today though, so I'm the only one in the house at the moment. Last time you guys drafted final, I think it was very not good. Why did you face your Elder Dragon by yourself in game 1 with Tam Kench? Oh yeah, okay, that was brilliant. So we were discussing something, and I was just like auto-pathing there to put vision bot side for some fucking reason. Well, because they were Drake, right? So I can get vision around the blue buff and shit. So then when they want to siege bot or something, then we can see them. But I was just like in the middle of a conversation with someone, I don't remember what. But I just like walked into GP and yeah, I just fucking died. It was a bit awkward. Ezreal vs Xayah game 3 is good. Not quite. Because we kind of picked Ezreal into like Thresh, Nautilus, Xayah. Didn't seem that great. But overall it's like a fine matchup 1v1 against Xayah. This one they have Thresh already, and Nautilus is not the best. Would you like to revenge FPX? Yeah, that would be lovely, yeah. We're playing CS with Solar Lane Pike after the nerfs. Yeah, it oh my god, that's a lot of damage. It was working pretty well at the scrims, I think. We didn't play it that much, but like played like 2-3 games. It seemed pretty decent. Who was second in the finals? I think kind of everyone except me, and I think Wunder was fine too. But yeah, didn't really matter in the end. Oh my god. Was somebody going for Relic as Graga support? Well, it depends if you want to fight or not. Like if you're not fighting, then Relic is better. But if you actually go for all-ins level 3 and shit, like we did against SKT, I think Spelltip is better. I think his teams they underperformed hard. Yeah, I think it was pretty disgusting how he played. But they were also just pretty good, yeah. They had a good game plan going to the games and good draft. So yeah. Oh wait. Oh, I was reading chat. So yeah, I guess SKT. I don't think we were that happy with our team performance, but I think I was pretty happy with my own. I think yeah, it was the best that I've had in the tournament. Oof, that's rough. Are you gonna take a break from League this offseason for a wrist, or are you completely healed? I mean, I'll probably take a small break, but yeah. Biggest single mistake in final. There's a lot of it. Let's see. I think the biggest edge they had was from draft and level 1. What do you think about Joy leaving Fnatic? I don't know. It's yeah, I have no idea. Who was best Earth player and who was better, Tien or Crisp? Best Earth player. Well, Tien was pretty good in Earth. When's the Weep stream coming? We'll see, we'll see. I mean, it's not a really narrow champion pool, that was the problem. It was more like we weren't really creative in draft. Like for example, MSI, we had like a bunch of flex picks, and yeah, we just had like more crazy stuff in draft. For example, FPX are like flexing like almost every pick everywhere, and we didn't really. Yeah, we just like the pick Nautilus. It can go support mid. I think Begalio can go support mid. Ryze can go top mid. Kled can go top mid. But with us, it was more like, well, Ryze could go top mid. Nautilus was mostly support. It was like, yeah. At MSI, I felt like it was easier to draft because we could flex a lot of stuff. And yeah, I think at the highest level of league, like international tournaments, I think draft is really important in terms of like who has more curveballs in draft. Because for example, if we like, let's say first game, we let them pick Tam Varus, because like Xayah Kai'Sa were both out, and then we just 1-2 something else, and then they probably have to pick Tam Varus because it's their best champs. Then we can go like Blitzkrieg on 3, you know, or something that is like, yeah. Did you have any practice on range supports coming to the finals? If Rakan counts as a range support, wait, let me see. I played some Lux. I was planning to play Lux against Nautilus bot, or like, yeah, in general. Against Nautilus is pretty good. Morgana, I played some Morgana, I played some Yumi. That's about it from range support, so yeah. Real talk, I played some bad in finals, why? Well, there was a lot of factors, I think. One of them, yeah, I played bad, I don't know. It was a bad day, I guess. I didn't really play, the first game I didn't play, I think before I died the first time, I think I played fine. But after the first death, I was like, started to play a bit worse. So I was just like overthinking a lot of stuff. But yeah, overall, I think draft is pretty hard to play. I think it feels motivating when I think how far our next worlds is. Not really. Can you become as good as Crisp? Well, eventually, yeah. It depends on the champs you play. If he plays like, well, personally, I think he's very good on like Tom, Not, Thresh. I didn't really see him play much other champs than those. But yeah, I don't think he's that far above everyone else. I think he's good. He does make many mistakes, but it's not like crazy, insane, unbeatable. It's pretty good. I'm predatoring. They have no spell shield. Oh, shut up. Put a wrong point. I'll take it. For the greater good. The open bot. Did you guys ever consider playing Zyra supports and FPX flexible out of melee on the team comps? Yeah. It's just like not good against most bot lane matchups. Whereas after viewing your match with SKT said that actually SKT played better, I think it's a fair assessment. I think that assessment is quite stupid. Because if they played better, they probably wouldn't lose. But, you know. That's just me. Do you think your competition on EU will get better with these tiers or also changes? Hopefully. Probably. Do you think there's any real way you can overcome the fact that you have no viable way to practice during most of the year? Well, we just have to practice something that is irrelevant to how good the other team is, like level 1s for example. Like FPX is really good at level 1s, we were just like kinda covering, you know, not really doing much. Would you agree that scaling is underrated in pro drafts? In the current meta, no, I think scaling sucks in the current meta. I think whoever wins early game will win the game. And there's so many champions that have push early and are still useful late game, so there's no champion like really hard out here or something. How can you guys pick Pyke into now to game 1? Feels like Pyke can't really do anything into that and just gets perma shoved in. Well, the point is that with Predator and TP you can match his roams and then you get fed up at 6. And Nautilus can't really like go on you. Usually Nautilus' strength is that he can just hook and one-shot someone. But he can't really do that to Pyke, I think. Do you think drafting scaling would have changed the finals? No, I think drafting early game would have changed the finals. Or drafting good in general. It's kind of used in the early game decides the games and how guys you won against SKT because they played bad. They could have won the games like and also our draft was better. We got Rice. We had Rice and they tried to counter with Nico, but it wasn't the best counter pick, so they lost. Game 2 we picked, what did we pick? The Gala Jarvan comp, and they had pretty good early game. I think they had stronger top, stronger mid, and decent bot lane. So yeah, but that game we could have won, but we fucked up. And then game 3, what did I play? Nautilus, yeah, we have better champions again. They usually better early games wins, or whoever pushes early game. Why you guys ban TNT as Lee Sin or at least pick it? I don't know. They picked it pretty early. I don't think it's worth wasting a ban on it, because we had other stuff to ban. I think what we could have done is maybe pick Olaf early, because Olaf seemed pretty strong from scrims and well previous games. But yeah, because they ban second phase every game. How come you guys didn't fix your Kiana problem? Well, it's a bit hard because usually in scrims it's permabanned, and yeah, I don't really practice that much. And they also are good at playing with and against Kiana, compared to us at least. But yeah, they against Kiana, FPX would pick Rumble mid, and then it's pretty good against it. And then with Kiana, they also pick Rumble mid, which is also pretty good. But we didn't really play Rumble, so that was a blower. We were thinking about playing against Kiana though with Olaf, but yeah, we decided against it in the end.